Hey, this is John Javier, and you're listening to Minding Our Business on 101.9 Interstate Live.
Let me rock it.
Let me catch. You ready?
Let me bone.
Solomon's ancestor.
Yo, what's up, son?
What's up, kid?
What's going on, kid? Yo, man, I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm trying to knock this one. Yo, Super 5 over here, man. Talk to me, man. You know how we be working.
Cash moves everything around me. Queen get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shaolin Land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the teen who was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16. And running up in gates and doing hits by high stakes. Making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up white boys on ballboards. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick ass click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas. Rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, nigga, respect a nigga to tech notch. Bow. Move from the gate now.
Cash moves everything around me. Queen get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Queen get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I'm deep at the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world, cause shit is deep. A man with a dream with plans to make cream, which failed. I went to jail at the age of 15. A young buck selling drugs and such, who never had much, trying to get a clutch of what I could not. The court played me short, now I face incarceration. Pacing, going upstate's my destination. Handcuffed in back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from takes, giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's it worth? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth, who explain working hard may help you maintain. To learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up kids, corrupt cops, and crack rocks and stray shots. All on the block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof. To kick the truth to the young black youth. When shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer, and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Yo, Rakim, what's up? Yo, I'm doing the knowledge, E, man. I'm trying to get paid in full. Well, check this out. Since Norby Walters is our agency, right? True. Carol Lewis is our agent. Word up. Zakia and Fourth and Broadway is our record company. Indeed. Okay, so who we rolling with then? We rolling with Rush, our Rush Town Management. So check this out. Since we talking over this deaf beat right here that I put together, I want to hear some of them deaf rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And together, we can get paid in full.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I get deeper, but still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence, thinking how could I get some dead presidents. I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up, this is a hole up. Ain't nothing funny, stop smiling. We still don't nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk up the street, whistling this, feeling out of place, cause man do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a taper. Me and Eric being a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without no money, it's still a wish. Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid, so I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. So now to test to see if I got pulled, hit the studio, cause I'm paid in full.
Hakim, check this out. Yo, you go to your girl house and I go to mine, cause my girl is definitely mad cause it took us too long to do this album.
Yo, I hear what you're saying, so let's just pump the music up and count our money.
Yo, but check this out, yo, Eli, turn the bass down and just let the beat keep on rocking.
And we outta here.
Yo, what happened to peace?
Peace, 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 peace.
Hey, this is John Javier, and you're listening to Minding Our Business on 101.9 Interstate Live.
Who wanna bet us that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine. You feel the ambiance, y'all niggas just rhyme. By the ounce though accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show. You feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, and hate a nigga loving his life in all possible ways. Know the feds is bugging my life. Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the uptown high block. He got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback. Yo, still in all we living. Just dream about the get back. That made him smile though his eyes said, "Pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully." Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process, and I ain't got nothing but time. I had near brushes, not to mention 3 shots close range. Never touch me. Divine intervention can't stop by from drinking my ties with Tata down in Nevada. Ha ha, bye bye. Word life, I dabbled in crazy way. Without rap, I was crazy straight. Partner, I'm still spending money from 88.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent
Know what? I make you and your whack mans fold like bad hands, roll like Monopoly. Advance, you copy me like white crystal. I gross the most at the end of the fiscal year than these niggas could wish to. The dead presidential candidate with the sprinkles in the presidential ice that'll offend you in due time when crime flees my mind. All sneak thieves and player haters can shine. But until then, I keep the trillion cut diamonds shining brilliant. I tell you half the story, the rest you fill it in. Long as the villain win, I spend Japan yen to 10 major events. Catch me in the joints, convinced my iguanas is biting. Jay hyphen, controlling, manipulating. I got a good life, man. Pounds and pence, enough dollars make sense. While you ride the bench, catch me swinging for the fence. Dead presidents, you know.
every presidents to represent me. Every presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 every presidents to represent me.
So be it.
Hey, this is John Javier, and you're listening to Minding Our Business on 101.9 Interstate Live.
I have with me Miss Pam Grill-Reign Hall. This young lady has been seen on, is it Dish television show?
The Dish on Channel 6.
The Dish. And she has a lot of other things that are coming up, and we'll let her get into that. But first, we're going to take a break. I hope you guys are liking the music. I'm enjoying my time here in South Carolina this weekend at my book signing. I want to thank all of those who came out to that and soaked up the information and were able to purchase their books, their signed copies. And I hope you enjoy them, enjoy the music, enjoy the show, and we'll be right back. It's crazy because I haven't even done the book signing yet, and
Hey, this is John Javier, and you're listening to Minding Our Business on 101.9 Interstate Live.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're back with Minding Our Business. I'm your host for the show, Mr. John Javier, and today we have our special guest, Miss Pam Grill-Reign Hall. And she is a phenomenal woman. and has basically built a restaurant business from literally $2,000 after going all the way to pretty much rock bottom.
Right.
A lot of times that
Not
is
pretty much. Rock bottom.
wow. You know, a lot of times we find ourselves, we as a people in general, we find ourselves at that point a lot. And it's always, we're always being tested. Our fortitude, intestinal fortitude, is always being tested and we have to always rise to the top. And that's one of the greatest things that we're good at, one of the things that we're great at. And I want to commend us as a people for always rising to the occasion. When we get knocked down, we get back up. As a people, when we get knocked down, we get back up. I don't ever want anyone to think that you should stay down when you get knocked down, because that's not who we are as a people. And we see this every day. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to have this young lady on to share her story. I have a question. Other than the club, have you ever had any other businesses?
Yeah, I had a nonprofit organization, so I did a private school, and I had several other restaurants and sports bars, but yeah, I have.
Wow.
But the thing is, one thing I have to let your listeners know is, in business, it has its ups and downs. And sometimes it takes a minute for you to get your niche, get what you really need to be doing, and to make it beneficial for you. Now, don't get me wrong. The club business was, it was great. The money was really, really, really great. But the school, that was more rewarding. It wasn't a lot of money to be made with the school or anything like that, but it was rewarding. It was getting the kids in our area, in our community, a great education, a great foundation, pushing them for excellence.
And where was the school?
I took over the mini Pamela House. It was called the Hall Gaffney Women's Learning Center. Mm-hmm. But we were still we was doing business as the mini Pamela House.
I remember that.
Mhm.
Yep. I remember
that.
So
the last few years of the mini Pamela House, I was running it.
Okay, that's awesome. It's always a journey. Like, a lot of times we see people who are in one successful business, and we think that they made it there with that one business, and then we don't realize that these people have been operating and probably have been stepped into so many different business models and business industries that it ain't funny, because it's just a chain of events, I started doing music. I never thought that I would write a book. Started doing music, and then I started writing books, and then I started doing other things, and other doors opened up, and I moved into different arenas and different avenues of business. And if someone would have told me that I'd be doing the things that I'm doing today when I was so passionate about doing the one thing that I loved, I would have told them, you're wrong. I'm not going to be doing that. No, you're wrong. I'm going to do music for the rest of my life. And I think a lot of times we tend to want to stick with one thing and stay in that one arena. And which leads me to my next question. At what point do you decide that, okay, I get it, this is not working, I got to move to something else?
Okay, very good question. I'm very stubborn. So it took me to get to rock bottom before I pulled out. And that was a bad business decision. And now this is one thing that I have learned, that anyone's listening, if you have a thriving business, invest in real estate. If you have a thriving business, invest in another business. That is going to be your backup plan.
Always have a contingency.
Backup plan. I always have a backup plan. And I know that was my mistake. I constantly kept filtering money into the club business, trying to make it reinvent itself. But it was already dead. I could not bring it back to life. I don't care how much breath I was blowing into it, and how many times I did compressions trying to bring the beat back, but it just wouldn't come back. So you have to really don't get emotional in a business. That's the key. Don't get emotional into a business, because if you become emotional and attached to the business, it's going to be hard to let it go. But if you think of a business and you think of the numbers and you think about everything that's coming in and and the break-even analysis, if you're not breaking even, or if you're not making a profit, let's forget breaking even. Then you need to step out. Mm-hmm. You need to say, okay, you need to readjust and figure out, give yourself a period where, in order to make a profit, or at least be safe of breaking even. But if it falls under that break even point for more than 6 months to a year, you need to pull out. Don't lose money on a bad business. That's not that you cannot bring back.
That's vital information. A lot of times we'll sit and we'll think that we're like the captain of the ship. I'm going down with the ship. I'm going to go down with the ship. And you don't necessarily have to.
Right.
And this is something that I've been toiling back and forth with a lot of people over the week, just talking about bankruptcies and things like that, and
right.
how a lot of the more successful businesses, those business owners have probably filed bankruptcy about 5 to 6 times in their life, and they're still realistically, and they're still going.
Well, we are too proud. Of course, I had to file bankruptcy, but it took my lawyer, Dominique Nivens, I'm gonna throw a plug in there. It took her months to tell me you need to file bankruptcy. You're gonna have to do it. And I'm so proud. I'm thinking that's a negative. You know what I'm saying? But as a business, sometimes you have to do what you have to do in order to recoup and get yourself back together. And there's nothing embarrassing about it. There's nothing shameful about it. It's business. Sometimes they do good. Sometimes they do bad. When they have those blowouts, or they have going out of business, 9 times out of 10, those going out of businesses, they're filing bankruptcy, and they're trying to get all that property, or whatever they have inside their building, so they can pay off their bankruptcy or whatever. That's what they're doing, and it's okay, because guess what? They can rebuild in a year or 2. They can rebuild a month later, but you can't rebuild if you lose everything. Exactly. If I didn't even have the $2,000, what would I have done? If I would have lost completely everything, you got to have something to start off with.
Exactly. And I think you hit the nail on the head. Sometimes we're so proud. We're too proud to do. We're too proud to do what we know is the right thing for us. So we wind up hurting ourselves in the end by holding on to things that we should just let go of and move forward. Because a lot of times it's intended for you to take that lesson from that. Business, you're in a relationship with your business like you're in a relationship with people. When it's time to sever your ties, cut your ties and move on, because you've obviously learned the lesson that you need to learn from that business. And it's time to go bigger. It's time to go higher. Because we've never been known to actually. This is another thing too that I want to tell our listeners. When they tell you to think of it, when they tell you to actually sit down and vision a vision that is so big, that's what you should do.
Right. Yes.
And don't cut yourself short, because a lot of people wind up getting into businesses that they're not even passionate about.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have a passion. If you're in the food business but you don't like to cook, it's gonna reflect in your food.
Yeah.
If you are in the real estate business but you don't want to go and sit down and sell a home, it's gonna reflect in your business and into your business.
Exactly.
You know. So whatever you do, if you're cooking cakes or whatever you're doing in life, you're gonna have to have a passion for it. You know, it's just like if you're in the designing business but you hate designing clothes, you don't like it, but you're doing it because you feel like that's something to make money off of. You have to have, in order to have a drive, you got to have a passion.
Exactly.
People don't understand. Only for you to have a drive, you got to have a passion.
Because it's going to test you.
It's going to test you.
It's going to test you. And it's going to test you. Yeah. It's going to test you to see what you will sacrifice. A relationship with a business is just like a relationship with anybody. You're going to get tested.
Right.
What are you going to give up to be here at 6 o'clock in the morning? What are you going to give up to be here from 6 o'clock to 12 at night? What are you going to give up so that you can put $10 to $20 extra into this business a day? What are you going to give up in order to sit up at night and erase your complete business plan and start all over?
Exactly. And not only that, there's going to be times where you're going to have to invest everything you have into the business. You ain't going to have nothing for yourself because you got to nurture the business.
Yep.
You have to take care of the business. That business is like a baby. That baby got to be taken care of. It got to be fed. It got to be, nurtured. So you got to make sure that you take care of your baby.
Got to. You hear that, people? Y'all got to take care of your baby. You can't just leave your baby in the street.
That's right.
You know.
And that's about the sacrifice of your baby, because if you have a child, you'll realize that child eats before you eat. And that's deep, because sometimes you're like, okay, I know I need, I want to go out and eat, I want to do all this, but my business, we need chairs, we need menus, we need whatever you need in order to make your business thrive. You have to invest back into your business.
And that's something I like. And I noticed this with one gas station in particular. I love Quick Trip. You know why?
Why?
I see where my money go.
If
I spend my money with Quick Trip, I can tell that they're taking the money that they're making and they're putting it back into their stores.
Right.
I have never seen a Shell station or BP or anything tear down their stores as fast as Quick Trip did and rebuild. They remodel their stores. They do things to their stores. They add stuff. You start seeing new things popping up. That's how you know that the business is doing what they need to do with your money. If you are going to a business and you're patroning this business all the time and they don't have nothing new, they're not putting that money back into that business.
Right. And even if it's small as a paint job, you know what I'm saying? Painting the building, putting a sign out, because there's more than there are small things that you can do in order to build your business. Exactly. You don't have to look at the big picture. You can look at some of the smaller things to do in order to make your business better.
Because I want to pass this information on to my listeners as well, because a lot of them may not understand that a smart spender does not spend money, they invest money.
Right.
I am going to take my money. I'm not only going to invest in myself by going to your restaurant to get my food, I'm going to invest in your restaurant because I like what you're doing. I like the restaurant. I like the fact that it's clean. I want you to survive. I want you to succeed. So I'm going to keep investing my money into you. And that's what happens if you're not a spender that thinks on the investment level, you're doing it anyway, because when you don't want to spend your money in places that have bad customer service, you don't want to spend your money in dirty places. You don't want to spend your money in places that are going to treat you like a second-class citizen.
Right.
So think of the same way when you have your business. You want to make sure that people are going to come back and invest in you, and that's what's happening. Every time you serve, you give out your product and you give your service. You want to make sure that it's at the best that it can be, so that you can always get that person to come back and invest in you.
Right, exactly. And believe me when I tell you, your customers, they notice. I got some new menus. You know, of course I put it on Facebook too, but my customers that are not my Facebook friends or don't follow me on Facebook or anything like that, they really appreciated the menu. Something just that small. You know, but one thing is, I have actually been blessed. I have customers that come into my restaurant and see me need something and want to see me do well and invest in me. My menus was done by one of my customers. He designed the menu. He designed the menus. He printed them out and brought them to me. Because he said, I see something great in you. I want to invest in you. And I'm like, well, what do I owe you? He said, nothing, just be great.
Wow.
Nothing. And him and his wife, I'm like, I feel like I owe y'all 10% of my business or something. I don't know. You know, as a joke. But what I did was I told them they could eat at my restaurant for free for a whole month, because I really do appreciate that. When someone bless you like that, you do whatever you can.
And you know, that's something I think a lot of us don't realize, man. People want to see you win.
Yes, they do.
People naturally want to see you win. It's not that people don't want to see you win. It's not that people want to see you lose. It's the way we handle our business makes people not want to invest in seeing you win.
Right.
When you start handling your business in an improper way, nobody wants to invest in that. Nobody wants to invest their time. They don't want to invest their energy. They don't want to invest their money. They don't want to invest any thought. They don't want to invest even going out and speaking on your business to try to get you business. Because, you know, and then and that's one of the things that I want a lot of us to realize. Like, people want to naturally see us win. They want you to win. They want us to win. You know, I was speaking to someone yesterday about, and I always talk about this. It's like it amazes me that we are such a small, concentrated group of people here in America, and and we don't have that many entrepreneurs. It's like we make up 14% of this population. Why isn't 10% out of that 14% business owners?
Right.
Like we should be winning. We should be winning. Like, all the way across the board. We should be owning everything. We should be owning ourselves. And the thing, and the bottom line is, we're always thinking that things and people are against us. There are things set up that are designed to govern us, and governing a lot of times means holding you down. But people naturally want to see us win. They want to see us have things.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's the biggest thing about it, is knowing that there are people out there that know, if you're handling your business properly, if you're doing the right thing with your passion, with your dream, if you're putting your passion into it and they can see it, because you're doing food, they can taste your passion. They can taste your love. Anybody from down south ever been to another place outside of the South and have sat down and ate some food, and you can tell that they have no love for what they do?
Right.
You can tell. You can tell when you smell the food. You can tell. You're like, I don't know if I want to eat here.
Right. You know, and it's crazy because I have people from Lexington, Columbia, that drive on the weekends to my restaurant just to get something to eat. Clarksville on the South Carolina side, they drive 45 minutes to an hour just to come eat at my restaurant, you know, and that for me makes me feel good. when someone says, you know what, I just had to have your food, so I drove an hour and 15 minutes just to get here. I'm like, wow. You know, I said, I must be doing something right. Thank you. You know, it makes you feel good.
Exactly.
So it makes you want to continue to do great things with your whatever product that you have. And that's where the love comes. If you love what you're doing, like we said earlier, the passion, if you have that passion, then it's going to resonate through whatever you're doing. It's going to scream out and people are going to see it. It's going to shine and people are going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the light is going to be so bright that it's going to draw people to you, even if it's dark. So you don't even have to worry about where your customers are coming, or if they're going to come, because they will come if you only shine with your greatness, and if you show your passion about whatever you do, love what you do, so you can bring that love out and people can be drawn to it.
Because all you're doing is that's your way of sharing your love with other people. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the thing that people don't. Love is the best winner of all. You put if you're doing something you love and you're putting your love into it, you're giving your love. That's how you're giving your love. You're showing love. You're giving love. But if you don't care nothing about what you're doing, people are gonna know.
Exactly. And you got to have a product that people want.
Exactly.
You got to have something that people want. You know, you can't just be like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna sell some rocks. You know, because I love rocks. Okay,
you love rocks. All right.
Okay, you're not gonna sell that many rocks, baby. But you got to have a product that people really want, and that and you got to think it through. So yeah.
Well, guys, we're gonna break right here. We'll be right back, and we're gonna finish up our interview with Pam Grill-Reign Hall. I hope you guys are enjoying the music. I hope you guys are enjoying your beautiful Saturday. And for all those entrepreneurs, I hope you're out and about enjoying the day and making your dreams come true. We'll be right back.
We all agreed tonight, all of the speakers have
top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I used to it. Bring it, make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I used to it. Bring it, make it home like you used to it. I realize we could rule the world. I realize we could rule
Fell in love with a real one, that's a dedication. Had them patiently waiting for a revelation. Even when I ain't around, ain't no separation. Your skin smooth, your eyes brown, and you're far from basic. Then we go to different places with no suitcase. But when we come back, we got suitcases. Right now I use love for a medication. Back in the day, I shoot Cupid with no hesitation. I got more than 40 acres for my reparation. Pussy on my navigation, that's my destination. Please don't never tell on me, baby. That mean don't call 12 on me, baby. As long as the meal prepared for me, baby. The meals I prepare, I share with you, baby. Of course they gon' like a shit, look at me. Everybody ain't happy, they look happy.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I used to it. Bring it, make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Bring it, make it home like I used to it. Bring it, make it home like you used to it. I realize we could rule the world. I realize we could rule the world.
Why don't we ride 4 deep, roll so far? We on E, she on E, she on me. Let's try that way. Okay. Shawty came in, walking like a model, shaped like a bottle. She know if she mess with me, it's gonna be trouble. I'ma bust that bubble, I'ma always love her. Mess up all the covers, yeah. Want me to break it down like a folding chair. See me in the chain reactions, I got 40 pounds. Sorry, I ain't answered the phone, I was slapping ass. Last night, ain't answer, I was pulling hair. Y'all know me, so low key. All this ice on, I got cold feet. My shorty bad, she a trophy. She like to lay on me and call me cozy, yeah.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home, I got used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home, I got used to it. Brainy make it home like you used to it. I realize we could rule the world. I realize we could rule the world.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 proof flow, running shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to smoke. Look, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it, dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left me. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dresser. Well known, flick up in jail clothes. Snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, nigga, playing chess, not checkers. Nigga, 38 special for you clever niggas. See, bro, you ain't living down by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD phone.
This is John DeVere, and you're listening to Minding Our Business.
Yeah.
Interstate Live.
Look, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Another 50 on my neck, it's my reckless habit. Ain't no pussy on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the set, we accept your challenge.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to us today for this show. We're going to wrap it up. And I normally have discussions about how we should be as a people, treating our family and our household as a business. But it is clear and evident with what this young lady has been doing with her business to ensure that she not only makes a living for her family to feed her family, but she makes a business and a establishment that will be able to be carried on from generation to generation. And she's teaching them about business and how to maintain their life and see themselves as a business, and let them know that you have to do things that you have passion for and do things and also you have to make sure that that passion is driving you towards some form of financial freedom. So where can we find you at on social media? Where can we find your restaurant? Do you send out care packages in the mail? What food shows are you going to be on? And there's something else that I want you to plug, if it's not too early to plug it.
It's too early.
Okay, so I won't say anything about it. I'll just sit back and I'll let you tell us where can we find you, where can we find your food. Are you going to be any food vendors, any events, and so on and so forth?
Okay, well, you can find me at 2376 Augusta Road in Gloverville, South Carolina. You can Google the Grill-Reign and match directions, and it'll bring you right to our doors. And also, you can also find us on Facebook by putting the Grill-Reign, and it'll give you all little information about us. I post all kind of food on there and everything like that. If you go to roadfood.com, you can also find us there. We were rated, this is a food critic that goes around the United States, on the east side, and he tests people's food, and he rated us an excellent. So you could go there and find out, what he thought about us and what they thought about us and all that good stuff. So yeah, come to 2376 Augusta Road, Gloryville, South Carolina, and just check us out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
And if you go to the Minding Our Business Facebook page, there is a sample pictures of multiple dishes that are being served at the Grill-Reign, and I'm coming in to get mine. And I hope you guys have enjoyed your day. If you're in the area, let's get out and let's get some good food. You know, fill your belly with some love, show some love, and let's all just love on each other, man. Be passionate about what you do, and always put your money where your power is, and put your power where your money is. If you don't understand it, stay tuned to the next episode, and I hope you get it then. All right, guys, stay.
The darkness, 'cause the dark
This is John Javier, and you're listening to Minding Our Business on 101.9 Interstate Live.
Paycor knows HR teams are under pressure to recruit and retain top talent. You need more than HR tech. You need expertise at the core. Meet Paycor. Our technology saves you time. Our expertise helps you make a difference. Paycor.com/meetpaycor.
Take charge of your energy with Georgia Power's Commercial Energy Efficiency Program by installing energy-efficient equipment in your business. Upgrades can do more than just save you energy and money. Electric cooking equipment can help create a cooler working environment. And LED lighting can brighten your store, making it more inviting to customers. Conserving energy while improving your bottom line and creating a more comfortable and safer environment, that's making energy work for you. Learn about programs and rebates today at georgiapower.com/commercial savings.